Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another special Halloween Closer Look. Today we continue our journey through the many terrifying worlds of Hammer horror with a look at a trilogy of films from their kind of exploitation period of the early 70s, when they were really desperate to get people into theaters to see their movies. The interest just seemed to be waning, so they were kind of getting left in the dust as a lot of other studios were doing more exploitation horror, a lot more boobs and blood than what Hammer had been doing up to that point. So, between 1970 and 1971, they did what has become known as the Karnstein Trilogy. And that's what we're going to be looking at today on a closer look on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. So, the Karnstein Trilogy was Hammer's take on the classic vampire tale Carmilla, just a slightly racier take on the classic tale. It began in 1970 with The Vampire Lovers, and then was concluded in 1971 with a pair of films, Lust for a Vampire, which was a direct sequel to The Vampire Lovers, and then Twins of Evil, which was kind of peripherally related. The first two followed the story of Carmilla Karnstein, and the third takes place in the village of Karnstein, so there you go. Anyway, let's head on down to the black table and we'll check out all three Blu-rays of the Karnstein Trilogy. Okay, so the Karnstein Trilogy begins with The Vampire Lovers, which is loosely based on the classic vampire story Carmilla, but a little racier, a little more, sensual, I guess. Very much a part of Hammer's exploitation horror phase, but good stuff, good wholesome vampire fun. So there we go. We get some alternate covers here as well. See, so mainly known as the Vampire Lovers, also as Vampire Amant. Yes, quite. So there we go. Very nice. So this was released by Scream Factory a number of years ago, but we'll go into kind of the long wait to complete the trilogy in a moment here. So, special features. Oh, if you're mentally immature, you don't want to watch this movie. So this is only for mature people. Boobs. Anyway, special features. We have Femme Fantastique, resurrecting the Vampire Lovers. A reading of Carmilla by Ingrid Pitt. How cool is that? Commentary with director Roy Ward Baker. An interview with actress Madeline Smith, a photo gallery, the original theatrical trailer, and a radio spot. So so Shout Factory released this in 2013, and the film is, of course, from 1970. It was a very long time before we got the second one, so it was about another 7 years before we got the second chapter in the trilogy, Lust for a Vampire. Yes, so this is pretty much a direct sequel to The Vampire Lovers. Carmilla is resurrected and, all hell breaks loose yet again with lots more blood, guts, and boobs. So, for a long time, this was only available on DVD, and it was quite frustrating to folks who wanted to get the entire trilogy on Blu-ray and could only get the first and third parts. So, let's see here. What do we have? Yeah, so very nice disc art. and reversible cover as well. Very nice. Like we have, looks like the same pictures there. And let's see here. Slide that back in. And for extras, this is actually a pretty nice set. In the end, honestly, well worth the wait. We have a new 4K scan of the original film elements presented in 2 aspect ratios. So we got the European 1.66 to 1 and 1.85 to 1, the US aspect ratio. And we got a new audio commentary by author and film historian Bruce Hallenbeck, a new interview with actress Mel Churcher, audio commentary by director Jimmy Sangster, actress Susanna Lay, and Hammer Films historian Marcus Hearn. The original theatrical trailer, radio spots, and still galleries. So, very nice indeed. It's great to finally have that on Blu-ray. Meanwhile, in 2012, from Synapse Films, the first Blu-ray release we got of any chapter of the Karnstein Trilogy was the last one, Twins of Evil. Yeah, I don't know why it was so difficult to get all 3 of them out. I thought they would have been all just owned by Hammer, or whoever owns the rights to Hammer, but I'm guessing it wasn't quite that simple. It never is with these things. So, lovely addition from Synapse Films. There we go. This isn't as connected to the other 2. It just takes place in the town of Karnstein, so it's kind of peripherally related, I guess. So yeah, Twins of Evil, and look at that, nice, very nice disc art there. We also get this big Synapse film catalog. Let's take a quick look here. Oh yeah, all these things coming out in 2012. That's great. I'll have to get all of those. Blu-ray DVD combos. Some Blu-rays. What we got here? Like, oh, Frankenhooker. I actually got the Arrow version of that. That's funny. There we go. I have all 3 of those. Hammer Horror Classics. Yeah, they kind of focused on the exploitation era of Hammer. We'll take a look at these 2 next time. But there you go. And it looks like there is a photo from the film on the back cover. Ah, yes, a couple photos actually. Very nice. Very pretty. Alright. I guess it's one photo. She's looking like out the window. Anyway, very nice shot. And Peter Cushing fans take note that Peter Cushing is in this one and in this one. But I don't think he's in the other one. Nope, he's not in the second one. So there we go. The entire Karnstein Trilogy at long last complete on Blu-ray. And there you go, the Karnstein Trilogy in all its bloody, boob-filled glory. Or Karnstein? Karnstein. I haven't actually watched them yet. I just got the Blu-rays. I was waiting for the second one to come out on Blu-ray so I could sit down and watch the whole trilogy in glorious high definition. And as of the recording of this video, I just haven't got around to it yet. But we will eventually, and I'll do reviews. And when I do the reviews, if I've been pronouncing it wrong throughout this closer look, I will pronounce it correctly there. So, terribly sorry if I've been pronouncing it wrong. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. As always, if you'd like to get these Blu-rays for your collection, you will find Amazon links in the description down below. And I do appreciate those of you who use my Amazon links because it does help to support the show. I do get a little kickback for your purchases, so thank you very much. Alrighty, well that is it for this week. Hope you enjoyed. Big thanks to you for watching. Big thanks to my Patreon sponsors. Don't forget to catch me on Twitch. I stream just about every day. And I will see you next time. Until then, sayonara.